Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Bow Disciples video. I know it has been a little while since I've put one out, so I wanted to make a video today, just kind of being a channel updates and what I've been up to, and explain a situation that I talked about on my Instagram. As you guys know, I've been preaching running cams. It's led to a lot of my success both in San Diego County and in other states. I love running cameras, and people ask me all the time, how do your cameras not get stolen? And honestly, I've been lucky, I guess, but I have had SD cards stolen in the past. Recently, on a spot that I hunt that's private land that only I have permission to hunt, I've written permission, everything's there. I showed up and I have 3 cameras there, 2 are gone. 2 are gone, but the guy wasn't smart enough to get all 3. Guess what? This camera had a picture of the guy. Clear as day, had a picture of him. So, found out who it was and got the cameras back. So I got the cameras returned, which I'm very happy about. Caught a trespasser and someone stealing my personal property. So big disappointment that other hunters would do that to other hunters, and I just want this to hopefully be a lesson. If you see a camera and you think about stealing it, I would not recommend doing it, as it's not your property, number one, not your personal property. And number 2, if you're gonna steal cameras, you better make sure you get all of them, okay? So that's what it is. Got my cameras back, really friggin' happy about that. But in other stuff, I've been doing what I always do, checking cameras, waiting to strike when the iron's hot. And just recently at one of my spots, had a couple really nice bucks show up. So I think I'm about ready to start getting in the field and being active, actually trying to hunt for myself. This week I have hunted with Matt, who you guys have seen in the channel a bunch of times. I've been at his spot, and honestly it's been really slow sitting with him. On his own he saw some bucks, but wasn't able to get a shot. But every time I've gone and sat and filmed, it's been super slow. So I'm going to sit with him, I think, more next week. Hopefully get some good footage. But I am going to put in at the end of this a couple clips that it's Matt talking about why he chose to set his blind where he set it, and I think it's pretty informative. So I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to put this in there as my chapter 3 of the San Diego Deer Hunting Handbook, because I think there's good information in here on not to steal cameras and the info Matt's about to give about why he chose his spot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, buddy, what made you decide on this spot to put your blind?
Had a couple cameras in the area. One right here facing out to the west, that would be, and then one over there. It's pretty good traffic through here. This is a good area, big tree with acorns, good cover, so this spot's been good. This spot has good shooting lanes, good visibility, and the wind's pretty good here. Even when it switches in the evening and changes back out to the west, it's still good. So try this spot here and see what comes along. It's a little before 4 o'clock now. Sunset's just a little before 5, and maybe 15-20 minutes after we'll still have enough light. So now's a time that I've seen 2 bucks come into this area last week, and seen pretty good action on the cameras, so we're staying vigilant right now. It's pretty quiet out, so we should be able to get a little heads up maybe if they're coming in, but we're hopeful for the evening, so we'll see.
My second afternoon in the blind with Matt. How many times have you sat here now total this season?
This is day 5.
Day 5, and he identified the spot again from using cams like we've talked about, and we just actually went through, moved the blind a little bit last night, and we just basically cleared out shooting lanes with loppers, which is super important because you've been burned by it a few times, I think, where a buck
even
was
today or this week.
Right, where a buck was where he could have shot it, but because of a branch that we easily could clip, wasn't able to get a shot. So again, we he used cams to find the spot, sat it, learned more from that, addressed branches, blind location, everything. And we're in here. We got a really good wind, and we're feeling pretty good. So
yeah, feeling good. I spent some time driving around the general property here, and I think I saw maybe 4 bucks and about equal number of does walking around. So they're out here. Just need to get them to come this way.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Well, it is day 6 for me sitting here. All those days at the same spot. Moved the blind a little bit, but been here. Sat here this morning for about 5 hours this morning. I saw a total of 4 deer. No bucks though, but came in real close, 10-15 yards. So I feel good about my blind and the setup we got. So now I'm just hoping that the bucks come falling through. Had a theory that they would be coming back this way, and turned out to be true, at least for those 4. So hoping that continues tonight, and we got about 2 hours to sit, so should be good. We're in the money time.